prisons in the world. Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we delve into the depths of danger and confinement as we present dangerous prisons in the world. Brace yourself as we uncover the grim realities and haunting stories behind these notorious institutions. From high-security fortresses to lawless strongholds, each prison has its own unique reputation and harrowing tales of violence. Join us on this gripping journey as we shed light on the dark underbelly of the world's most treacherous correctional facility. Prepare to be captivated, shocked, and awed by the formidable spectacles that await you. Black Dolphin Prison, Russia. Welcome to Black Dolphin Prison, a fortress of confinement where some of Russia's most dangerous criminals are held captive. Within its formidable walls, leniency is a foreign concept. Inmates are denied rest and even the simple act of sitting during the day. Security measures are taken to extreme levels, with blindfolds used to transport prisoners, shrouding them in darkness and uncertainty. Black Dolphin Prison serves as a testament to society's unwavering commitment to public safety, acknowledging that some crimes cannot be treated lightly. Yet, as we confront the harsh realities within those impenetrable walls, we must ask ourselves, can such a prison truly reform its inhabitants, or does it perpetuate a cycle of brutality? This enigmatic institution stands as a reminder of the delicate balance between justice and human rights. How far are we willing to go in our pursuit of security? The answer lies within the walls of Black Dolphin Prison, Carandiru Penitentiary, Brazil. Welcome to Carandiru Prison in Brazil, South America, a grim correctional facility plagued by violence and dire health conditions. Here, 1 in 5 inmates carries the burden of an HIV diagnosis, amplifying the already dangerous environment. The convergence of violence and a life-threatening illness raises pressing questions about the provision of medical care and HIV prevention measures within the prison. Can a system entrenched in violence and neglect effectively address the inmates' health needs? Carandiru Prison epitomizes the complex challenges faced by Brazil's correctional system, urging us to reflect on the urgent need for comprehensive reforms. How can we ensure the well-being and dignity of those trapped within these walls? The struggle against violence and disease in Carandiru Prison demands immediate attention and concerted efforts for change. Alda Ciudad Barrios. Step into the treacherous world of this notorious prison, a dark abyss where two rival gangs, the MS-13 and the Barrio 18, clash in a relentless battle for power. This facility stands as one of the most perilous prisons on the global stage, where violence reigns supreme. Within its grim walls, living conditions plummet to abysmal depths, reflecting the despair that permeates every corner. The brutality of these feuding gangs is so intense that even the prison guards, tasked with maintaining order, tremble at the thought of entering. Their fallen comrades serve as haunting reminders of the price paid in this harrowing battleground. What does it take to quell the volatile rage that consumes these gangs? How can an environment so fraught with danger find a glimmer of hope amidst the chaos? As the lines between captor and captive blur within these walls, the world watches, grappling with the complex questions that arise. Hardened Island Prison, Russia. Prepare to enter the harrowing domain of the Black Dolphin Prison in Russia, a facility designed to confine and torment the most heinous criminals. Within its menacing walls, inmates endure unimaginable mental and physical torture, subjected to the oppressive confinement of tiny cells for a staggering 20 hours each day. The weight of isolation presses upon them, as their souls wither in the shadows of this grim penitentiary. Can one fathom the depths of despair experienced by those whose freedom is reduced to a mere sliver of sunlight? Furthermore, the cruelty extends beyond the confines of their cells, for outside contact is a luxury granted only once a year. These desolate halls house a sinister assortment of murderers, cannibals, and rapists, their crimes leaving an indelible mark on the fabric of humanity. How can a society reconcile the need for justice with the inhumane treatment that transpires within these walls? As we venture into this abyss of darkness, we are left grappling with profound questions about the nature of punishment, redemption, and the limits of our own humanity. Bang Kwang Prison, Bangkok. Welcome to a prison shrouded in darkness, where the very essence of national sanctity is at stake. Within these forbidding walls, individuals deemed threats to the country's sanctity are subjected to a relentless regime of physical and emotional torment. Stripped of their strength, they endure the crushing weight of their existence, pushed to their limits as their bodies and spirits wither, their sustenance reduced to a meager meal once a day. Hunger gnaws at their core, reminding them of their diminished worth. The bleakness extends further for those awaiting life sentences, their bodies further enchained by the weight of leg irons, a constant reminder of their confinement and loss of freedom. How can such extreme measures be justified in the pursuit of justice and security? Is this the price we pay to protect the sanctity of our nation? As we peer into the depths of this prison, we confront the ethical dilemmas that arise when the boundaries of punishment are pushed to their limits, questioning the very essence of humanity itself. La Sabaneta Prison, journey into the heart of Venezuela, where an infamous prison stands as a symbol of chaos and despair. This perilous institution, plagued by a haunting past, witnessed the tragic loss of over 300 lives during a violent gun battle in 1994 and 1995. The echoes of that fateful struggle continue to reverberate through its corridors, forever etching the prison's walls with the scars of relentless violence. But the dangers extend beyond mere conflicts. This facility grapples with severe overpopulation, where inmates are crammed into every available space, their humanity suffocated by the lack of personal room. In stark contrast, the prison staff is alarmingly understaffed, struggling to maintain control amidst the overwhelming challenges they face. Alcatraz Island Prison, this desolate island sanctuary, situated off the coast of California, housed the most notorious and dangerous criminals known to mankind. Legends were born within these forbidding walls, tales of hardened criminals who tested the limits of confinement and challenged the iron grip of authority. One such legendary event, forever etched in the annals of prison history, is the harrowing Battle of Alcatraz that unfolded in May 1946. A desperate attempt to break free from the clutches of incarceration erupted into a fierce struggle, painting the halls with a symphony of chaos and defiance. In the face of overwhelming odds, the prison guards valiantly held their ground, standing firm against the relentless onslaught of those determined to taste freedom once more. Alcatraz became a symbol of unyielding security, a place where the most dangerous minds were caged, their every move monitored and their escape plans thwarted. Yet, despite the fortress-like nature of this prison, it eventually succumbed to the passage of time, closing its doors in 1963, leaving behind echoes of a bygone era. As we gaze upon the crumbling ruins of this once impenetrable institution, we are left to ponder the mysteries it holds. What drove these criminals to risk everything for a taste of freedom? Mendoza Prison, Argentina. This desolate institution, shrouded in infamy, is marked by a haunting legacy of prison riots born out of unbearable living conditions. Here, the walls hold the echoes of despair, as inmates endure a daily struggle against harsh and inhumane treatment. The very essence of humanity is stripped away within these unforgiving confines. Inmates are condemned to sleep on cold, bare floors, denied even the most basic comforts. The indignity continues as they resort to unsanitary measures, urinating in bottles and defecating in plastic bags, all due to the lack of adequate facility. Their cramped existence within minuscule cells only compounds their misery, amplifying the sense of isolation and despair. In this bleak environment, one cannot help but ask, how can such conditions persist within the bounds of justice? What drives the inmates to the edge, igniting flames of rebellion and riots? Are there no limits to the suffering they endure? These haunting questions linger in the air as the world turns its gaze towards this prison, its walls tainted with the scars of injustice. Rwanda, Gitarama Central Prison. Welcome to the suffocating world of Gitarama Jail, where the concept of congestion reaches unimaginable heights. Within the confines of this prison, 7,000 convicts are crammed into a building originally designed for a mere 400 inmates. Can you fathom the sheer magnitude of this overcrowding? The struggle for space is a daily battle, forcing the prisoners to make a difficult choice, to remain seated for the entirety of the day or to congregate wherever they can find an inch of respite. The persistent shortage of prison room in Gitarama has reached alarming levels. Since the 1990s, the problem of overpopulation has reached its peak, casting a dark shadow over the lives of those incarcerated. The consequences are dire and tragic. Infections run rampant, and the lack of proper ventilation leads to asphyxia. The filthy surfaces on which they stand for extended periods of time breed diseases that claim life. Can you comprehend the suffering endured by these individuals, some of whom have faced the unimaginable loss of toes, ankles, or even feet due to the unsanitary conditions? Gitarama Jail stands as a grim reminder of the systemic failure to address overcrowding and ensure the well-being of those entrusted to the justice system.